Hello my beautiful viewers, how is everyone doing? I hope very good. Today I wanted to give you a word of encouragement and show you the other side of the rainbow. So in my life I've gone through, of course, a lot of things like everyone else, and every time I failed or I didn't stay committed to something in my life, I always beat myself up. So today I wanted to share with you what I discovered just recently. So I'm always working on improving myself physically, spiritually, in every single way possible, from any source. So I'm not choosy and picky. If it's some book that even I'm not too attracted to it, I'll read it. I'll pick the best things and put away the things that I don't like as much. So I'm always learning from the negative, the positive, from everything in life, you know? And what I realized is that by beating myself up, what I didn't, first of all, it didn't help me to beat myself up. You know, I'm not committed, I will never do it, I don't have willpower, blah, blah, blah. But eventually, by working hard on learning how the human being works, I realized that with every broken commitment, there is another commitment, hidden commitment in the background. What I mean by that is that, like, every time, say for example, when I was trying to quit sugar, every time I would go and eat sugar, I'm like, oh, I could never be, I'm breaking my commitment to myself. This is terrible. I'm worthless. I kept saying bad things to myself, but without realizing that at the same time, I was completely committed to sabotaging myself. So behind every broken commitment, there is another solid commitment. Think about it. Every time you fail or you come short of what you committed to yourself, there is another you committed to breaking that other commitment. Let me give you another example. Let's say you're in relationship after relationship and it doesn't work, and something happens. That's because you're committed to sabotaging that relationship. Why? Because maybe from some childhood story that you have in your head that you're not worth it, or this is too much, or life cannot be perfect, it's impossible. So we all have little hidden stories that we grew up with, and then if you shed the light on that, you realize that you are committed. Actually, you're able to be committed 100%. Why? Because you're always, as you sabotage yourself and you break your voiced commitment, that's another commitment hidden in the background that's doing that to you. So I'm not sure if I am clear. I'm going to repeat it slowly and surely so that you can understand. So let's say you always keep, like you say, I'm going to go to the gym, and you keep going, and one day you don't go. Why? When you could have gone, you didn't. Why? Because there is a hidden commitment in the background. If you think about it and you analyze where that hidden commitment comes from, you'll be able to shed a light on what's going on and why you keep doing that. So let's say you are losing weight, and then all of a sudden you start doing exactly the opposite of what has worked for you. It's probably because you have a certain hidden commitment in the background and a hidden belief that maybe you're not worth it, maybe it's impossible to be thin, maybe it's not for you because you don't deserve it, maybe a lot of things that we carry with us as children. When we're little kids, we're so weak and small and not very knowledgeable, so we might gather a belief and it stays with us for a lifetime. So I noticed when I was going through my journey of quitting sugar that every time I ate sugar, I realized I am committed to breaking every commitment I make. First of all, I noticed that I'm doing just what is convenient, and I didn't want to be bound to any rules and regulations in my life. So I was like a rebel going around trying to just break everything. And then I realized also that I am used to, like, being tough and overcoming hardship. So I'm like, okay, I can eat the sugar and still be thin or something like that, until I really sabotaged myself and I gained a lot of weight. So I kept doing that. So I'll go like 1 month without eating the sugar, and then I'll go and just eat like a giant piece of cake or something like that. So if you stop and think that every time when you break your commitment, there is another hidden commitment in the background that you are really committed to, and it's guiding your life and ruling it. Where it's stemming from something most likely that either you don't deserve it, or it's not possible, or it's not for you, or you're a rebel, you don't want to do that. There's something there, maybe stemming from a childhood beliefs and things like that, maybe childhood trauma, maybe a lot of other things that could have happened in the past. So I just wanted to let you know that you are powerful and you are committed. Even if you think you are not committed, there is always a commitment in the background. Try to shed a light on it and empower yourself. If you have to grab a pen and paper and write down what it is and analyze it or discuss it with a friend, you'll realize that you are committed even in the face of broken commitments. Okay? So you are powerful, you can do it, you can be committed. Once you shed the light on that little thing in the background, you'll realize that nothing can stop you. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video. Give it a like if you do, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.